Hey, what's up? I'll be cleaning out the OOZE Verge. Gonna get a little deep cleaning, what I think. While I'm giving this a break, I'm gotta work on this for a moment here. There's a new RSL one. It's got it from Vatican. It's now Planet 13. I have a light right on in front of it. This is a live rosin vape. It's 81.5 THC. The terps is 5.79. And Canal Street, I guess. Yeah, Canal Street Raz or Ritz. This ain't too bad. Don't know how it'll be yet, but anyway, I've been smoking this up pretty good lately, probably 5, 6 times, and I never really did a deep cleaning. I just cleaned the mouthpiece off this part here. So I smoked this a little bit earlier, and I was thinking about cleaning it a day or two ago. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this here. I don't know if you want to call it atomizer, cartridge, or what it's called, but thingamajiggy. But you can see it's a little dirty. Can't get really clean. I even have a blower here. Watch out. I'll put it with one of these little blowers. And you'll see, really didn't help much. So I want to try and get this clean before it gets too bad and wipe off the outside of it. So I have a light right here under the camera, lighting me up and blinding me. So we're gonna do one of these ooze revolutions or whatever they're called. Uh, Basically, they're like, yes, I got some out. No, right here. Because they come in little rolls, like 15. I don't know how many little rolls are in this box. Like this. They're like 10 on each roll, so probably 10 or rolls. And you twist them like this to break the seal, I guess. And I can't ever open these darn things. I don't know. Okay, there. I just ripped that side of it. Okay, there. You open it like that. I don't like fighting with these. So I pulled this here thing out of here. I'm gonna put this down in here. See if I can get this any better. I'm getting some nasty stuff on there. So this has two ends to it. We're gonna do the other end. We'll probably go through a couple of these. Because I just don't want it to get where that never comes clean and it might be affecting the performance. Yeah, look there. Getting all that nasty stuff off of there. Okay, let me open up another one here. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm playing around with these. So this here, we're just gonna try and go like that. And then flip it over on the other side and do that. And no, we didn't get it. There, I think we got it. Now we just got to pull it apart. Yeah. I mean, I know why they got to seal them up so good, but I don't like fighting with them like that. Because I'll tell you why. I'm just putting this in here and running it around. Down in the holes. Yeah, that one's really nasty. So we're just going to keep doing this till these come out cleaner. Yeah. Well, first, we're going to do something else. Okay, we're going to put these aside. I'm done farting around with them. Where's that roll I had open? Okay, here they are. Just got to roll these up and put them back in the box. That's how they come in the box. So not really fun to them because they're a pain in the butt to open. But they do have them. But I do have this. I got off of Amazon. 99% ISO. We're going to put some in the cap here. And I got the cotton swabs that we got with the bamboo sticks. These have a regular rounded end and a pointed end. But first I want to do something here. I'm going to take a paper towel. Let's rip part of it off and fold it up good and make like a point out of it. We're going to soak this in alcohol and shove it down in there. And make sure you pull this out before you do it because that's a battery and you don't, if you're putting alcohol in and you don't want to get it charged up. So we're going to do this before we keep running cotton swabs down there. Yeah, I guess maybe I should have cleaned this a while ago. But anyway, I imagine you clean it, it'll last a lot longer. But I don't think this is as bad to clean as that booster was. That booster is really a pain in my rear end to clean. Yeah, I'm not bullshitting about stupid shit as much tonight as I normally do because I have this here on my mind and figured this here might help some people out. So that's coming out pretty clean right now, I think. What do you think? Now we're going to put one of my Q-tips and do the pointy end first. Down in there. Maybe I should just put the paper towel down in there first. But this here, I just fill up the little cap with the alcohol and dip my Q-tip or dip my paper towel in there in the cap. And that's pretty clean. Now we're going to dip the rounded end in. Making sure we're getting down the corners and all that stuff. It looks like we're pretty well clean. I'm even doing the sides here where these vent holes are. Okay, that looks like it's clean. Now, yeah, these are vent holes here on the side. So when you're holding it, watch how you hold this. Okay, it only fits in one way because I was looking. I didn't know. Okay, so it only fits in one way. So now here's the mouthpiece, and I'm looking for my couple tools I have here. Here's one. Here's one. And where's that other one at? Okay, right here. Let me wipe the dab tool off because I'll tell you what I found out. I thought, you know what? I ought to make a video on this. Because I have not seen anybody do it. About cleaning the OOZE VERGE. I look at it this way. I'd rather take a chance on cleaning it and messing something up than, yes, I'd be upset and everything else. There's like something really hard stuck on here and I have no fingernails. And I'll tell you what I think that is. Here. Okay, one here. Yeah, that little screen in there. You can go like that, which is what I was doing, brushing it. But it still gets messed up. I don't know if I have other ones, but I'm going to try and save this screen. I don't think it's that bad. I got to find, okay. Now, right in here, there's like a rubber thing and you can put this down in and lift that up. So I can't see it. Okay, I have it down in there. Now I'm lifting it up. And down in there, you can see I don't know how well you can see that, but it's oilweed resin up a little bit through there. So I'm going to take the screen out. I'm going to use this is smaller. I think this is a digger they gave to me, or the maybe with the other thing. I don't know, but just a little smaller than that other dab tool. I think that's what this is. This might have come with this to clean this out. That's what I use this for. But I'm going to pry around on the outside of there and get behind and under that screen and just lift a little bit of it up. And then it'll be good to go. There, you see, I did it. Wasn't even looking at it. Hold my finger over it, and I push it towards you with my thumb. I'm pretty sure I got it. Yep, it's out. So, don't know what's down there. I've never seen down in there. And I still can't see down in there. But somehow the hole for the mouthpiece got to go. Okay, that's what this does. It seals up that. Okay. So I'm going to use this little dabber and pull this flapper back that we talked about. But I'm going to push it in there. And I pushed it in there and worked it under that flap. I'm going to hold that flap back. And I'm going to get a Q-tip. That flap's quite sticky. I'm dipping the Q-tip in my ISO. And I have the Q-tip down in there. I'm just working back and forth down in there. And there's what it pulled out. I'm just cleaning the underside of this flap off now. Some more down in the mouthpiece. I'm just moving this all around down in there. It got a little out. I guess it wasn't that bad, or I didn't get too good a job. One of the two. But we're not done yet. Got the pointy end all wet, and we're going to stick the pointy end down in there. Yeah, look at that. Yep, you definitely want to clean this. You definitely want to stick it down the pointy end. I mean, down the center cap. And I just got another cotton swab doing the same thing. And today, I don't know. I just got a little buzz and stopped and got a little buzz. I didn't keep on getting plastered or whatever. And I'm still getting pretty much out of there. But for as much as I smoked out of here compared to that booster, because that booster still takes longer than this to clean. And you can only smoke maybe a quarter of what I smoked in this. But you tried smoking what I smoked in this and that booster, you'd be buying another atomizer for sure. And this is that second one. We're going to do another one. Maybe I should just soak this in the ISO. But either way, I think even soaking it might loosen it up some. Either way, I think it's still got to get rubbed. It's not just going to fall off. And that one come out a lot cleaner. Yeah, it's clean enough to my satisfaction. Now, can we do anything with the screen, or am I going to have to hunt forever for a screen? Okay, what we're going to do is I'm just going to lay the screen, fold this up a couple times, and lay that little screen. I don't know if you can see it, but there's that little screen, how tiny that is. I'm going to lay that there and dump some of this alcohol in it. And I'm going to scrub it with a fresh cotton swab. And I think we can save it. Wow. I think we can save it. I am pretty sure we can save it. You gotta get another paper towel. Wait until you see what this looks like. And that's just one side. Oh my word. Here's the cotton swab I just got done using on it. I don't know if you can see that nastiness on there or not. I don't like doing this because my puppy's laying right underneath this. I'm just gonna pour the alcohol right onto this paper towel. I folded it up. I'm gonna put the screen on and put that right on top and scrub it. So I'm gonna put this on in the screen just like I had it. Yeah, I think that's the other side. I didn't show you before. But I'll show you both sides then. Okay, I want to soak this in alcohol. So I put alcohol on the paper on the screen that's sitting on the paper towel. Got cotton swab, clean one. Just scrub away. Scrubbing so hard the screen moved. I think we just saved our screen. This is awesome. Put on paper towel. Because I don't know where the screens are for this. I know I got a couple of them. I know they sent me some of them, but I don't know where they're at. But look here. Oh, believe me, I would have tore a whole house apart looking for them. I have an idea what area they're in. But wait until you see that. And both sides look the same. So we're going to take this piece of paper towel. It's clean. I laid that clean thing on, dip it in this cap of alcohol again. I'm going to take it and put it on the outskirts of this here, bottom side of the mouthpiece. And we're going to shove what we can down in the hole. It's looking like there's just one piece of burnt flour there, but I guess not. So anyway, here's what that looks like. We just wiped down the underside of that. Now we're going to fight to put this screen back in there. What I'm going to do is try and get it started at one side. Okay, I put it part way down there. And I'm going holding it with my fat thumb. I'm going to put this underneath the bottom side of it, and the rim of that seal. No, it was angled too far. Oh, I got to lay it down some. So I had it. I don't know what happened. I was just sliding across and it fell in. Making sure it's all pushed in around the edges. Which it appears so. Smells what? Probably tastes like burnt old resin right now. But anyway, there you go. That's cleaning the OOZE Verge. Make it last longer. I took that cap from my alcohol. There was only a couple of drops in it, but I still dumped it back in the bottle. And here's what we went through. 1, 2, 3, 1 sheet of paper towel, but 4 pieces. Clean this off. I'm going to clean this brush off too. That can't hurt. Just using these wet. I'm just using these old wet paper towels that have the alcohol and just wiping the brush through there. That couldn't hurt anything. Went through them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Cotton swabs. And 2 of these res. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Trash box right here. So that's done. Yeah, I've been wanting to do that for a while. Get this light on my eyes. Whew. Okay. That light was definitely blinding. But that's how you clean the OOZE Verge. Now, on to some better stuff. 5 times. 0.3. Now I'm going to press it twice. Oh, it must be in sesh mode, so it's warming up. And I'm a wuss. I keep it on low temperature. Remember, bowl a day keeps the doctor away. You know what? This thing here is still a little sticky. I'm going to wipe this off. But yeah, I think that was still much easier than that cleaning that booster. I'd rather clean the Verge any day than that booster. That booster was nasty after a short use. Like I said, I use this at Verge at least 3 times more than I did that booster. At minimum of 3 times more. But it's a different thing with that. It's more pure with the concentrate, the wax, dab, whatever you want to call it. So hopefully this might have helped somebody at some point in time in life. If so, please give a thumbs up. I need all thumbs up. I'd like to get some subscribers. I have stuff I want to give away. So, like I said, when we get to 20, 25 subscribers, whatever I said, remind me, I forgot, something like that. I'm going to send at least 1, 2 people something. Nothing much, just a little trinket. Could be weed related, it may not be weed related. So, anyway, y'all have a good one.